The story of Porsche is a relentless pursuit of the perfect sports car. It begins not with a brand, but with a man, Ferdinand Porsche. By the early 20th century, Ferdinand was already a legendary engineer, having designed the world's first functional hybrid car, the Lohner Porsche, in 1900. In 1931, he opened his own engineering firm in Stuttgart. But they didn't build cars under their own name. Instead, they designed them for others, most notably creating the blueprint for the Volkswagen Beetle. The true birth of Porsche as we know it happened in the wake of World War II. While Ferdinand was imprisoned in France, his son, Ferdinand Ferry Porsche, took the reins. Ferry looked at the automotive landscape and couldn't find the car he dreamed of. A small, lightweight, and efficient sports car. So, he decided to build it himself. In 1948, in a converted sawmill in Austria, the first car to bear the Porsche name was completed. The 356, no. 1-inch Roadster. The 356 was a revelation. It used many components from the Volkswagen Beetle, including its rear engine layout and air-cooled design, but it was refined into a precision instrument. It proved its mettle almost immediately by winning its class at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1951. Beginning a love affair between Porsche and endurance racing that continues to this day. By the early 1960s, the 356 had reached its limits. Porsche needed a successor that was faster, more comfortable, and more modern. Ferry's son, Ferdinand Alexander Butzi Porsche, designed a sleek, fastback coupe that debuted at the 1963 Frankfurt Motor Show as the 901. However, due to a naming dispute with Peugeot, the car was renamed. That car became the 911, with its distinctive silhouette and flat six engine hanging over the rear axle. The 911 became the heart of the brand, an icon of engineering that defied the laws of physics. In the 1970s, Porsche began to experiment, fearful that rear-engine cars might be banned by future safety regulations. They developed transaxle models like the 924 and the V8-powered 928. While the 928 won Car of the Year in 1978, it could never truly replace the 911 in the hearts of enthusiasts. Meanwhile, on the track, Porsche was becoming untouchable. The legendary 917 gave the company its first overall victory at Le Mans in 1970. And the 911 Turbo, introduced in 1975, brought racetrack performance to the street. Despite their racing success, the early 1990s were a period of deep financial crisis. Porsche was a niche manufacturer with aging models and inefficient production. They needed a savior. That savior arrived in two forms: the Boxster and the move toward water-cooled engines. In 1996, the mid-engine Boxster provided a more affordable entry point. And in 1997, the 911 finally transitioned from air-cooled to water-cooled with the 996 generation. Purists were shocked, but the move saved the company. Then came the biggest gamble in Porsche's history. In 2002, a company known only for two-door sports cars released an SUV, the Cayenne. Critics called it a betrayal of the brand's soul. However, the Cayenne was a massive hit. It provided the massive profits needed to keep the 911 alive and allowed Porsche to invest in even more radical projects, like the Carrera GT supercar. The 21st century has seen Porsche embrace electrification without losing its edge. In 2013, they launched the 918 Spider, a hybrid hypercar that proved electricity could enhance performance. By 2019, they went fully electric with the Taycan, a car that handles like a true Porsche despite having no engine at all. As we look at Porsche in 2026, the company is more successful than ever. They have successfully navigated the transition to the digital and electric age while maintaining the spirit. Ferry Porsche started in that sawmill nearly 80 years ago. Whether it's a high-revving 911 GT3 or a silent electric Macan, every vehicle is still built on the same principle, that a car should be more than just transportation. It should be an expression of engineering excellence and the pure joy of the drive. The history of Porsche is the story of a family and a firm that refused to settle for anything less than the best. Thanks for watching.